Person behind Happy Puppy Truffles, and I'm also Audrey and Kate's mom. And I just wanted to kind of share with you guys what I've been doing as I've been trying to settle and figure out what my town would look like, or my island would look like, I should say, in Animal Crossing New Horizons. So I have some stills here of the progress of my changing of everything on my island as I tried to level everything off and build everything. The process of doing this was pretty hard. You have to just break each square as you go through. This is at super speed. This is a double speed, so it takes a lot longer than that to do this kind of a thing. But I went through, tried to clear out land where I didn't want it. Then you also can set up, walkways and stuff like that. So I did that with this area here, trying to kind of separate off where each area would be that I'd put each character. And I tried to make sure that I had the same space for each person, that all my land was there, because I was putting everyone up on one layer up, and then my city area would be down below. So I had to go through and make sure to get all that separated out. But once I got all the land cleared, then I slowly started moving people in. And this is sort of just a quick kind of look at how everything looked before I moved anyone in. This is just the whole run of my island with everything straightened out, but just the trees in order for who the characters will be in each of those areas. So this is the notebook that Audrey gave me for Mother's Day, and I thought I'd use it to go ahead and try to keep track of stuff about how I wanted to plan my village, or my island, I should say. And so one of the first things I knew I wanted to figure out was which villagers I wanted, and pretty much I just went off of who I had and liked, who I could get with cards that I already have, and then leaving the last person, Marshall, to be up to fate with going to visiting the campsite every few days that it would show up. And I used time travel to do that so that I could try to, get and find him quicker than just waiting 10 days for the campsite to open every time. So I knew he's a smug type character, and so I tried to make sure that I had my town full of people and one of every character type except smug. So that kind of increased my chance of that kind of character showing up. And I think I did it maybe 20, 25 times or something, and then I was lucky and got him. But then when he came, it took me a long time to get him to stay. It was pretty hard, but it finally worked out, and I got him to replace the person I wanted to, so it was okay in the end. So I got all the people, and then I knew I wanted to kind of think about how I wanted to organize my island. So I just did a quick sketch of what the island kind of looked like with these little squares that are on the map to give myself an idea of what was where. You can't edit or change these spaces that are like the beach front and stuff. That's rock, solid rock on that side all across the back. And, just looking at the places that I had and trying not to have to waste too much money having to rebuild bridges and things like that. So I sort of worked from that, and I kind of figured that I wanted to level out all of this area over here just to one level, have all the houses over there, or two level, I should say, and have the whole houses over there. And then down here would be the city area. So I kind of got started working on that as my plan for how I was going to set everything up. And, I had a few things to move. I did have the store over here before, so I had to move that over. So I slowly just kind of went through everything and, got everyone moved in, and then tried to create a house for each of them that would match their character in some ways. Tried to pick some things to kind of match that. So, one thing I did try to do is I would take a character and I'd take a picture of the interior of their house and the exterior, and then try to think about what kind of colors they like, what kinds of themes they have and such, to try to make sure that I could match that. And then I also looked up when their birthday was, what song they like, and then I decided, what kind of tree I'd plant in their area, what flowers. I picked the shrubs that grow because they bloom at different times of the year. And so I looked that up and, noticed what time in the year the shrubs would bloom. And so I made sure that I got the right shrub per person so that when it's their birthday, the shrubs will be blooming. So that was kind of a fun thing to sort of do. And then I tried to just, think of what flowers and what colors and things like that would go per each person's character. And I got all that kind of moved around on the island. That took forever to get everything where it needed to be. Then getting the houses moved, then moving the trees because a lot of times they weren't in the right spot, and getting the flowers planted and figuring out all those kinds of details and deciding what kinds of extra things I wanted to put in places too. So I tried to do all that and get it all ready, and it took a little while to work out all of the getting all the land cleared and all those things. But in the end, I got it all done. So that's what's in this video here. I'll let you guys look at the rest of it now. So this is just another quick run through now after I had finished moving everyone in. This is Wade's house over here. He's a little penguin. So I tried to have things kind of that are white and blue, and a little place for him to fish because he loves fish. His house is full of fish inside. So I got him all there with the little pine trees. And then next door, this is Tybalt. He is a cool little sporty dude. So I got him here. He has a basketball court in the back. And, his colors were sort of yellow and orange. So I got those guys in. And then next to him is Goldie, and she's here with her cute little house. You can see her back there drinking tea. She just seems so cute and simple. So she has the little simple trees and little white tulips. But that was sort of the plan for her. And then next door to her is Stella, and she's a cute little sheep. So I had some cherry trees for her and sort of that like checkered pink colors for her. And next to her, then we have Sylvana, and she's sort of a interior of her house is Japanese cherry blossoms. So I kind of made her setup be sort of Japanese style with the bamboo. And then below her is Muffy's house, and her house, wanted to make sure to follow her request for lots of flowers because she loves flowers, but make it kind of gloomy too because she's sort of spooky. And then below her is Biddy's house, and Biddy's like all fashionable and cool looking, so had some pretty little roses for her there and the apple trees. And then below that is Elvis's house, and he's this awesome king guy, and I just kind of felt like this sort of palm tree kind of area with the yellow roses, and ideally I want to fill that whole back row with gold roses, so that'll be the plan. And then up here we have Tangy, and she's really cute. I love doing her stuff. It just so matches her perfectly. The house is perfect. The flowers are perfect. There's a little beehive over there too for her because she's a nice little orange and green color. So she was a lot of fun to do the design for. I liked that one a lot. And then finally we have Marshall's house, and I love him so much. He's so cute. So I thought Peaches would be perfect for his cute little self, and, kind of keeping with sort of white and gray as his theme colors. And then this is my house, and I just had a lot of fun kind of sharing with you guys how I set up my island in the new Animal Crossing. And I hope you guys get a chance to play it if you're interested. Bye!